This display demonstrates the strength of the country.
以前咧，香港人咧對解放軍。
Well, this man saw a personal side to the PLA. The military doesn't seem so distant, he told us. And one visitor we talked with said he was definitely impressed.
Professional, very well organized, very friendly towards the people.
9 members of the Democratic Party were among the spectators. They said the invitation was a good start and hoped this could lead to better communication with Beijing. And this afternoon, after watching soldiers stamp their feet, the Democratic Alliance for the Betterment of Hong Kong were out stumping for votes. And Ma Lik, chairman of the DAB, was happy to see the Democratic Hong Kong belongs to the mainland. And the event leaves some to debate whether this military parade was more kind gesture to Beijing or clear message to Hong Kong. Jameson Wong, TVB News.
All jaywalkers beware. Starting tomorrow, police will launch a crackdown on
as well as charm offensive by the PLA, the first time that China's army has put on such a massive public display in Hong Kong. And the PLA went all out on its 77th anniversary today to impress the huge crowds at its main barracks in Shek Kong. Chief Executive Tung Chee-hwa was there, along with top government officials and Hong Kong's business elite. And it was the first time that pro-democracy politicians were invited to such an event. PLA Commander Wang Qitang kicked off the parade with a patriotic speech.
积极支持以董建华先生为首的特区政府依法施政。
The commander then reviewed the troops.
同志们好！同志们辛苦了！
The parade began with the troops from the Army, Navy and Air Force marching smartly in formation. The parade also featured armored vehicles and weaponry, as well as helicopters. The public display of China's military might and national pride comes just ahead of September's Legislative Council elections, and critics see it as more of a political stunt. But political concerns were left far behind by the crowds as they braved the sweltering heat to get caught up in the excitement. Some turned up hours before the parade began, hoping to get the best view.
Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. It's all very patriotic. When the soldiers were marching past, everyone was sort of clapping and cheering.
Some could not handle the heat and had to be given medical treatment after they collapsed.
The PLA has always been a major crowd puller in Hong Kong, and today's turnout is proof of that popularity. This is both a display of military might and a hugely successful effort to show the friendlier side of China's army.
So what impressed the visitors the most?
The helicopter on the top, which is very impressive. Because it is high and it looks like this, the feeling is a bit different from the others.
The chopper. The helicopter, yeah, because I love the military technology.
The parade itself lasted only an hour. For the thousands who turned up for the event, it left behind a lasting sense of patriotic feeling and admiration for the PLA, a far cry from the suspicion and even fear that greeted the first PLA troops when they first marched into Hong Kong after the handover. Kim Liu, ATV News.
About a dozen members of the pro-democracy camp sat among the crowds admiring today. Between the two sides. ATV's Anne-Marie Sim has that story.
In a move seen as a conciliatory gesture towards Beijing's critics, who have boosting the chances of pro-China politicians, although the PLA has denied the invitations were politically motivated. The Democratic Party's Cheung Man Kwong, who arrived with fellow member Sin Chun Kai, welcomed the invitation as the way forward.
今日嚟睇閱兵，我哋覺得係一個好友善嘅邀請，我哋非常。國範圍裏邊呢，都係第一次就喺北京以外咧，就係舉行呢個大型嘅閱兵嘅。
係冇錯，咁其實閱兵嘅儀式咧，通常都會喺呢個重大節日啦，好似迎接國賓或者軍隊出征海船等等嘅典禮進行。